Hello and welcome to another of my vlogs. It's been quite pleasant the last few days with blue sky and quite warm, very little wind. So I thought it was about time that I recommissioned the road bike. So today I'm out on that recommissioning ride. For the first 20k I'll be sticking close to home, just in case I find something that needs me to go home and adjust before going out again. But hopefully I'll be able to get on and do a much longer ride. My road bike is an Orbea Avant and has a compact double chain set at the front with a 50-36 tooth chain ring. It's 10 speed on the rear, the old form of Tiagra, and it weighs totally about 9 kilograms. Made from aluminium, it's a much rougher ride than the steel of the Dawes Galaxy. The other difference to the Dawes Galaxy is the length of the top tube. It's longer, so I'm in a more aggressive position laid further out. You'll also note there is much less rake to the forks, which means that they are less stable and continually need to be steered, rather than the relaxed form of the Dawes, which allows it to be more stable. Today I'm out for an easy ride, going around the outskirts of Billingham to start with. As I say, just to test the bike out and to try and get used to the different position on the bike. Normally going up the road here on the Dawes, you just be able to relax, but this bike is more responsive to any small movements on the bars, and so you have to pay a bit more attention the first time you're out on it. We're in the village of Billingham now. I'd normally take the turn to the right here and go up and over the level crossing, but as you can see they're doing major improvement works. Closed now until the 20th of March. So it's back along Cowton Lane to Marsh House Avenue and through the estate to get to the other side of the crossing. We've arrived at the other side of the level crossing. You can see the road is fully closed, and now we'll turn off towards Cowton Bewley. But when we get to Seal Sands Road, rather than turning right as we have done in the past, we'll turn left back towards Billingham. As we approach the roundabout, we'll join the shared cyclist and pedestrian path. And use the crossings the back road into Woolwhistle. Just past the duck pond and heading out on Wynyard Road. I've been riding now for about 22 kilometres. And everything on the bike seems to be fine. No need to pop home, which I could do at the next junction. Everything seems to be perfect. So I'm going to go a bit further out and try the bike on some hills. Make sure the gears are all working okay. Hopefully that'll be great, and I can get on and do a few more kilometres. We'll turn right at this junction rather than heading home to the left and make our way out to Thorpe Hughes. Today, rather than going straight across into Thorpe Hughes, I'm going to go up the A167 and come into the village from the top. And we'll turn left here before I climb up to the top of the hill and drop back down into Thorpe Hughes and then make our way to Carlton. And now it's down the hill. Over the bridge. And up the hill to Carlton. So before bringing the bike out for its test ride today, I washed it, re-lubricated it and did the M check, as I explained in my recommissioning of a winter bike. I'll put a link to that in the corner. Everything seemed okay, and I've just come up the hill from Thorpe Hughes to Carlton, and again the gears were all changing fine, so no need to do any adjustments to them on the fly. I'm going to make my way up to Stillington and then along towards Bishopton, and then we'll see where we go from there. We turn left here and go back to Bishopton. Where we'll go straight across the Bishopton crossroads and then up Folly Bank. Every time I come up Folly Bank, I always look to see where the folly is. I've never been able to find it. Maybe it became derelict, then fell to pieces and has been effectively ploughed into the ground. It's a shame. It might have been something worth having a look at. Past the entrance to Little Stenton, and at the end of the road we'll turn left and make our way straight down to Great Borden on the outskirts of Darlington. Through Middleton St George, which is really busy today, and then we'll go down to Middleton Wonrow. And leaving Middleton Wonrow, we'll turn left and go past the end of the Teesside International Airport runway. Now I'm going to make my way through Oak Tree and up the airport road to Long Newton. It's certainly an enjoyable ride today. That sun's beautiful and the little wind there is now behind me. It's certainly a harsher ride on that aluminium frame bike, as my undercarriage can testify, and the extra 2 teeth on the large chainring, I can certainly feel them in my legs. But everything's going well, the bike's testing out okay. Just one little click from one ped, but otherwise everything's fine. We'll continue back into Stockton now and go home via the barrage.
Through Wilton, along, across the 66 and through Hartburn before climbing up Roadie Park and then making our way via Victoria Bridge to the barrage. And it's pretty busy down here again today. Sunshine out, so everybody gets in their cars and comes down the barrage. Yeah, there's plenty walking along the side of the river, but everybody seems to be giving each other some space. Now that I've circumnavigated the 4-track roundabout, all that's left is for me to go up the side of the A19 to return to Billingham. I think it's quite clear that a lot of people are out in the cars today, quite busy the A19. Hope that's not people who've had their COVID jabs thinking they can just go out and do whatever they like. It'll only make it worse.
Well, it's been a beautiful day to take the road bike out. Surprising that we've got weather like this at the beginning of March, but bike seems okay. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me and being out there in the fresh air. If you've enjoyed it, then please like and subscribe. Until we meet again, bye for now, stay safe.